Right. Good evening, all. It's time to start the session now because 27. First, you look at the syllabus in the accounting in digital environment subject. In the accounting in digital environment subject, please.
How many students? Now, I just want to speak to you that I read that only that we have arranged that you know that we still have 9 subjects to complete. Right? Yeah, now we have arranged that 9 subjects within that this 5 month period. Are you ready to do it or not? Because there's a concern now going on. One student says that the express are not comfortable to them. But I don't have any options to do it. Otherwise, that we cannot do that using that in the online student.
Yes, online students are there. Just now, sir, you come and say. Students, the sir is there. In this classroom.
Many.
Now here, I think more than 10 students are there.
10, yes. Okay, now, good evening. I'm Professor Jayama. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
right. Yeah, I just want to tell you a few words. That's why I come here to your class. There are few students here, 6 students on the physically, and I just want to tell you that that we have arranged some alternative plan to complete that your the prerequisite subjects of 9 subjects in this semester. This level actually, there's no semester for that exemption student. Level 1, level 2, and level 3. Now level 1 is already completed. Therefore, now going on for the level 2. Level 2, then some of that maximum of that 9 subjects to be completed, but there are some students they have to do less than 9 subjects. Some student in your batch, those who have completed other schemes, that they need to do only that 8 or 7 subject exactly. I know that. But maximum of 9 subjects you should complete, including that MyOB practical subject. Therefore, actually, just forget about that MyOB. MyOB is that you all are working student. Sometimes that some student, they know very well that MyOB training. They have that MyOB training. Therefore, now it's very easy to follow that subject. Out of them, the other subjects are 8 subjects. But as you all know that in practice, that all 8 subjects we cannot offer in that Saturdays and Sundays. Maximum of 6 subjects we can offer in the Saturdays, weekends. There's no option. Then 2 subjects to be completed within the working days, so the weekdays, evening. If there no option, I try to get that maximum put into that weekend classes. Then there's a possibility of complete that all subject by December. Then you can go to that level 3 in January. In January, we cannot short the period because that from the January, you exactly that your degree program starts in January level 3. That is that still you are doing that lateral entry, you are exemption student or lateral entry student, those who have not completed that particular subject or prerequisite subject that to be completed before the degree program. Actually the degree program starts in January, level 3. Level 3 we cannot change. We cannot change that any of that the time period or lecture hours, everything that we cannot change because that is the real degree program subject start in January, level 3. So that you all are level 3 subjects, level 3 students. Therefore, if we start in January, definitely you have to work with us for at least 1 year completely, or 1 year, less than 1 year. In October or November, you can complete it and go to that convocation in December 2025. That's my plan. That's my plan. Or otherwise, you have to wait another 2-3 months. That means that your convocation will be held in 2026. This is in vain your time again 10 months period. Because if we will arrange that this type of tight schedule, that you could complete that nine subjects within that 5-month period and go for that 1 year level 3 and complete it. So otherwise, that extend the period another 2-3 months at least till April, March or April. But March and the April, there is no convocation. Convocation will be held in December 2025, 2026. Then you have to wait until another 10 months to wait for that your convocation. But you can complete the degree, but you have to wait for that convocation. Therefore, my plan is to complete that and I think that Sashinika get that confirmation from you and consent from you last week and yesterday also, that she got that confirmation and wrote to me, and you all agreed with that. Is there any concern? That's why I come here physically. Is there any concern whether that you have any options? Please tell us any alternative plan. If you have, please tell me that if I can, I will support you. I know that little bit inconvenience to come here in the weekdays, evening, and complete your work because that you all are working people. If you are not a working people, that we can do it in weekday, the daytime. But I cannot arrange that daytime because that you all are working somewhere. And only maximum of 3 subjects, I think that I don't know exactly. Into my job band 2 subjects, but later mid of that semester, we will start again other 2 subjects. Or we can arrange accordingly. The timetable is already given. Am I correct? Schedule is given. Plan is there. But if you want that, I don't know. But you have to complete that everything by December. Within that, any plan that you can change it, but you need to complete it by December. You need to go to that level 3 in January. Any concerns? So, Maru Tamai, but you have to work hard. Again, no cancer, no issues. Nothing. Yes. Yeah.
Subject chocolate no online session in Friday or weekday.
Okay.
And any transfer is subject to weekend. It's
My job subject. My job subject, I don't know that sir is not available in weekdays. Fully arranged.
be occupied in the Sunday, no? But some slots are there. Check with the Shashanika miss. If it is okay by them and the class, the status, then I will check and participate on.
Because he is the person that who is doing that my job all question it for other weekend classes too. Because that already now occupied, and or otherwise that we I think that there are some classes finished, no?
Yes, finish.
And you
Two
can take
sessions finish.
those sessions finish that examination in September.
September.
But we have continued with the 2-3 classes, and later on in after September, I think the September examination.
Yes.
After September, that we can arrange that type of work. But still going on for 2-3 classes in initial stage. And once he finish the other classes, he will be available in I think that end of September. Classes are completed. Examination is going on September, and you are free, no?
Not actually free. 17B EXP getting on the extra time to complete their syllabus.
Okay.
They also have to be completed on the September examination.
Okay.
So I have some free slots. We'll check on.
Yeah, we will check that. And also that I need to discuss with that law lecturer whether that he is available in weekdays. But I think that who is the lecturer? Nihal sir or Mr. Piris? He sent 2 lecturers. I forget the name. There are 2 lecturers for corporate law. Mr. Nihal. Okay. I will discuss with that Nihal and arrange it. That is corporate law. Okay. Okay. We'll arrange it. Normally, we do that this 9 subject as level 2 subject, start with only 5 subject at the beginning and complete it. And after that, another 4 subject. That is the way of we do the last time too, that we did it that way. But if for this program, if we start that 5 subject and complete in November, we cannot finish it and another 4 subject within that 1 month period is difficult. That's my issue. That's my problem. But this still supposed to you to finish that your degree within the shorter period. But not shorter period because that you have to wait and you this is not an illegal thing because that you complete that your time period, the 2-year period, definitely you start in January or February, and within that 2-year period that minimum of 1.5 and 2-year period, you could complete that your degree because that you are a lateral entry student. Your qualification is equivalent to that higher diploma level. But only that issue is we cannot complete, that is illegal to do level 3 subject while doing that level 3 subject while doing the level 2. That is prohibited. Once you complete the level subject, you can enter to the next level. Therefore, sometimes you may think that while doing that level 3, we can complete that level 2 subject. No, it is prohibited, illegal. You have to complete the prerequisite level 1 first, then level 2 subject second, then go to the level 3. Otherwise, that you will not be enrolled to the level 3 coursework according to the ministry circular. අපි ඒව බලන්න බෑ නැතු බොරු වැඩ කරන්න කැමති නෑ. සමහරවිට ඔයගලන්ට හිතෙනවා ඉතින් no we can do that level 3 subjects first while doing that level ඒක වැරදි. Okay, online student, do you have any concerns? Please tell me. මොනාරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා අහන්න. දැන් අහන්න පුළුවන් මම අද ඉන්න නිසා කියන්නේ. අද හරි. මම අහන්න ප්‍රශ්නයක්. My hope actually that this is a practical subject. Sometimes that you may have done that this subject previously, any other softwares. Therefore, now sir will help you. This is completely practical subject, and we will provide you that access to the MyOb, even that you can do it at home. This package, this software is available for your computer. This is online package.
Cloud package.
Yes,
Cloud package.
cloud package. Therefore, anytime that you can access and do it, but you have to follow these guidelines only. The all guidelines will be available in the LMS page. Therefore, you are working people, you are accountants, assistant accountant, deputy accountants are here. You can do this yourself. Actually, this is sir is coming only for guidance. අයියෝ ගන්නන්න බෑනේ අයියෝ ගන්නනවා කියලා එකක් නැහැ අයියෝ ගයිඩන්ස් එකක් දෙන්නේ software එක. Sir ඉන්නේ guide කරන්න. That you have to do it. Even this is completely assignment based subject, and finally you have a practical based examination.
So excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, let's say if I got repeated or absent for the level 2 exam, then can they do it in the level 3 while doing the level 3? And is it acceptable? Is it allowed to do?
Repeat.
They have to, this guy have to finish the level 2.
You are going to repeat Are you going to repeat that exam, or you expect that you will repeat that exam? Am I correct?
So in case if I could.
එහෙම හිතන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙම ළමයි හිතනවාද මම විභාගේ ෆේල් වෙනවමයි.
No, if I could let's say absent or something.
හොඳ ළමයි ඉන්නේ. ෆේල් එහෙම හිතන්න එපා ළමයිනේ. You are in positive form and say now I will pass the exam. But your question is clear. I know that if fail the exam, no, you can go to the level 3. One subject fail, that repeat exam, you can do it while doing that level 3. It doesn't matter. ඒක සාමාන්‍යුත් වෙනවනේ. ළමයි level 3 එකේ ඉඳගෙන අනිත් ඒවා repeat subject එක complete කරන්න පුළුවන්, but you have to set for the exam. You have to register for the exam and set for the exam. If unfortunately repeated, then you can do it. It doesn't matter. හිතන්න මෙපා fail වෙනවා. අපි fail කරන්නේ නැහැ. අපි fail කරනවා ළමයි. මම නම් fail කරන්නේ කවදාවත්. ඕගොල්ලෝ fail වුණොත් තමයි. අපි fail කරන්නේ කොහොමද? අපිට fail කරන්න බෑ ළමයි. ඕගොල්ලෝ තමයි fail වෙන්නේ. ලියන්න නැතුව ඉඳලා. Is it clear? Your answer is clear? Answer?
Yeah, yes, thank you.
Okay. No worries that you can do it while doing that level 3. Repeat subjects or medical subject, in medical terms, that sometimes that you may not fit for the exam. Good question actually. ඒකයි එකතු කරන්න ඒකට මුකුත් කරන්න බෑ. That's why that we have to start in January. You cannot do it the third level combined. Your third level subject is 2 semesters. You should follow the course 2 semesters. But there's no semesters for the level 2 and level 1. No semesters in level 1, level 2 for exemption student. This is prerequisite courses you have to complete. No semesters for level 2. But level 3 subjects, there are 2 semesters. You should follow it. It is compulsory. Level 3 එක තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ graduate ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ degree program එකේ real status එක. මේවා මේ අර OD පන්ති කරනවා වගේ මේ because you have not completed the prerequisite. Samar program for example, now those who are in the Galle University diploma program, completed the diploma program, they don't need to do that all 9 subjects. They are exempted. But those who are in that business level student, they need to do that 9 subjects. But those who are maybe in the members or strategic level student, they don't want to do that 9 subjects. But it is compulsory to do that all subjects in level 3. ඔක්කොමයි. ඔක්කොමයි 3 එකේ කාටවත් exemption නැහැ. ඒක සමහරවිට ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නේ නැතුව ඇති. දැන් ඒක තමයි compulsory. Exemption තියෙන්නේ up to level 2 subjects විතර. එහෙම කරන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙම කරන්න බෑ. එහෙම ඉල්ලන්නත් එපා කරන්නේ. You can do that your own plans from January to maybe January to April, May, the first semester, June, July, finish, then start that. Anyway, October, November, that we could finish that all coursework, all works. And you should do some project work in second semester. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. So එතකොට December 3rd year එක ඉවර වෙන්නේ December වෙද්දිද නැත්නම් ඒක පොඩ්ඩක්
December වෙනකොට December 15 convocation 2025.
හරි. Thank you.
ඒකට යවනවා. පාස් වුණොත් හැබැයි වේලුණත් යන්නේ සමහර රේන් වල බලාගෙන ඉන්නවනේ. ඒ යවන්නේ. අපේ සාමාන්‍ය convocation එක in between that December 10th to 15th definitely we will 2024 convocation will be held on already planned in 15th of December. Next convocation definitely 14th, 13th, in between 10 to 15 of December. But we have to do that, complete that your examinations and complete the results and release the results and get that council approval for convocation. And therefore now there's a lot of work. මේ 10 වෙනිදා විභාග ඉවර කරලා 15 වෙනිදා convocation යන්න බෑනේ. ඒක නිසා we have a plan before 1 month everything is finished and ready for the convocation, those who complete the examination. ඒවා අපේ plan ඒවා administration අපි කරනවා. දැන් මේ අවුරුද්ද යන අය දැන් සැප්තැම්බර් විතර යනකොට exam ඉවර වෙනවා. එතකොට ඔක්තෝබර් නොවැම්බර් වෙනකොට results දෙනවා ඊට පස්සේ. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. And yeah, I just come here to discuss with you because I know that there are some concerns about that doing that. That is the first time that we arrange lectures in weekday evening. And I know that there's an inconvenience of doing some students and some students say, but we don't have plan. We try to give that maximum benefits to you. අපිට මේකෙන් කිසි වාසියක් ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඕගොල්ලෝ ඉක්මනට යවුවා කියලා ඕගොල්ලන්ට තමයි වාසිය. ඒක කරන්නයි අපි උදව් කරන්නේ. මම හිතනවා ඒකට අපිට ඕගොල්ලෝ සහයෝග වෙලා කැමති වෙලා කැමති කියලා තිබුණා ඔක්කොම මේ පිළිබඳ ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. අපිට සර්ලා වගේ ඉන්නන්නත් එපා. නිකන් කිව්වට ආයෙ උගන්නන්න සර්ලා ඉන්නත් එපා. සර් කිව්වනේ මට බෑ ඉන්න.
කියපු නිසා තමයි මේ
නැත්තම් සර්ලා ඉන්නේ. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. And any concerns, please talk to me and please write to me. Thank you very much. I on මොකක් හරි මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙන කතා කරන්න කියන්න. එතකොට අතරතුර arrangements අපි දාගමු. Yes, that will arrange. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Then better to start the our session by online student. You are okay, no? Online student?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the Jivanta?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. In my concern, whatever the way we arrange on the lectures, you all have to be actively participated. Try to understand my concern. Because of that, this as you asked the good question, if we get on the practical subject in the online, and those who are not participated by the using the laptops, even a desktop, by using a mobile phone, is it impossible? In other subject, can you use it the mobile phone and log it the classes? May be possible. But this subject, actually from today, you can log in by your mobile phone. All other days, you have to be open your computer. The mobile, the Android phone, you can log in by the what do you call that, the software facility. You have to be updated and upgrade your information system for 6 weeks. I'll tell here. Look at the basic detail are there in my dear student. But anywhere the sir's concerned that I think you understand, he's trying to give the convocation little bit early. Because of that, you late. By according to the sir explanation, I agreed with totally, because that if you are delaying on 2 months, actually you are not in a position to getting on the convocation in the 25th. That may be correct. I agree with totally. But don't know how you manage by the 9 subject. By the short period, this is the your one. Anyway, by with this good understanding, we will turn to our subject content. This is called actually student digital accounting. Not by using the manual ledger system. Other than to the even in the basic packages, we will use for the cloud packaging by using and recording a accounting transaction, customizing reporting, and communicating with the employees and customer and supplier with their companies. This subject, pre-credit subject, the level 2 and semester 2. Don't know whether you are having a what you call a different semester. Actually, sir saying that no semester actually prerequisite cost. So anyhow, you have cover the learning outcomes from these subjects in 8 learning outcomes. What do you mean by learning outcome? At the end of the session, the student should be able to getting on this knowledge. What are the required knowledge to recognize financial reporting and financial calculation? 2 things, like accounting adjustment, accounting calculation, and by preparing a financial statement and reports. By using the whatever the packages. In this time, the SAP campus selected on Myobi Cloud ERP package. This in different time selected by the different packages like Sage package, Myobi package, and Pastel Evolution package like this. There are and QBs like this. There are some packages available in the industry, and this purchased by the Cloud ERP package on Myobi. And the syllabus, specifically saying that by the student, you should be having a knowledge and understanding to developing a accounting system. What the accounting system mean? Like you are a junior accountant or maybe executive accountant, you should be having a knowledge to develop and design an accounting system by your company. At least supporting. at least getting a role played by you to develop a development part of accounting system by your entity. This is the one of the objective and purpose of giving this subject knowledge. Third one, develop accounts in the nominal ledger. This is a practical. How you develop your nominal ledger. You know, the general ledger. The general ledger means including all ledger account like property, plant and equipment and current assets, equities, long-term liabilities, current liabilities, including profit and loss accounts. All ledger accounts are in the nominal ledger. From here, we will give knowledge to you to creating on the nominal ledger. How you need to create the company general ledger. What are the criteria, aspects? What are the way? You should be getting a knowledge on these sections. And 4, use information recording functionalities of sales ledgers, including customer master file, customer credit level setup, and creating sales orders, sales invoices, credit note, getting the cash flow check from the customers, we call receipts. Everything we manage on the account receivable ledger, customer ledger. In previously we call customer ledger, now we call account receivable ledger. In the next section, use information to record in functionalities in respect of purchases. Actually, we call purchase order process by creating supplier master file, setting on the supplier detail, and credit limit setting, everything are there. And integrating with the other relevant master files and creating a purchase orders and GRN or invoice, creating credit notes and payment to suppliers. Payment to suppliers. That part will be covered on the section number 5, topic number 5. Actually, this will be taken on the 1-2 weeks for recording that. And further, we will recording under that 4 and 5, managing your raw materials in the warehouse and WIP and finished good inventories and creating the master file on inventory and integrated. Everything will be covered on this section. Then next, recording functionalities pertaining to the bank and cash transaction. Actually, bank and cash transaction mean payment to supplier by using your cash book, your bank current account, and getting the receipt from your customers, recording in your current account like this. And bank reconciliation part, and prepare a financial statement and other records through the accounting software. This is the ultimate purpose, the end result. By using the whatever the accounting software package, you should be able to prepare and present the set of financial statement by using the accounting software. Actually, this is not a big task. The simple, but anyhow, you have to get the correct understanding of that subject. If you're getting on understanding correctly by this accounting or the ERP package, that will be helps to you to work in on whatever the accounting or ERP package. Because all ERPs or accounting packages are developed based on the basic accounting concept. Understood? Debit and credit. Don't know. It is difficult to manage on the what do you call that whiteboard on here. But anyway, that's why I asked you to participate on here. Okay? Otherwise, actually, when I use the what do you call it, the monitor, everything comes explaining the accounting figure. I promise. Anyway, you know that in all There are 5 elements of accounts. What they are? Yes, assets, liabilities, equities, income, expense. These are the basic elements of accounting. From here, we got these 3 elements: assets, liability, equities. Having a carried down balance and brought forward balance. This brought forward balance are transferred to balance sheet to financial position state. This two element does not having a beginning balance. So actually having ending balance. These ending balances are transferred, not brought forward, transfers to the your comprehensive income statement or profit and loss statement. Whatever the elements of account, this will having a debit and credit. You should be understand the way of increasing the asset and decrease of the asset. Increase the income, increase the expenses, and the vice versa. So you have to be understand. By getting on this knowledge, you have to be because of that all the software basically based on that concept. Other than to that, there are basically 4 ledgers are there. What they are? The first and main ledger, already I explained general ledger. The general ledger. In some countries we call nominal ledger. No difference. And other, this is central ledger, main ledger in the company. Other than this main ledger, there are some subsidiary ledgers. You studied it, you are available. And you are grade 11. I think we love that all of you are the commerce students, so A-level student. No? Actually, A-level student. Commerce. Or commerce. Right. Probably. Anyway, commerce. Right. Anyway. Right, look at it. There are other ledgers. What are the other ledgers available in the organization? Question. And continue those subjects. The thing is the time restrictions. And account receivable. In earning of course customer, no? Customer ledger. All the customers are in here. A, B, C, Sony, Lima, Kama. Like this. And the customers are there. This, the total should equal to the general ledger account receivable control account. This is a control account, no? Control account. And also having accounts payable or supplier. All the suppliers are in the subsidiary ledger. And general ledger having accounts payable control. Central ledger integrated. Even in the manually, even in the automated. Here, inventory, raw material, WIP, and finished good. See there, no? In the inventory, your warehouse. Those inventory sections controlled by the inventory control account in the general ledger. Understand the way of integrating a software. So, other than to this pre-control account, all assets, all liabilities, all equity, all income, all expenses are in the nominal. This is a fundamental and basic the setting of accounting system. So based on that, all ERP was given. So there's no differences. In online student, you also identified that there are 5 accounting elements are there. What is element? Asset, liability, equity, income, and expenses. And those elements having a debit balances and credit balances. debit and credit. And apart from that, there are basically 4 ledgers available. General ledger, this is a main ledger. As I explained in here, the nominal ledger. And all other 3 subsidiary ledgers are in sales ledger or the debtor ledger or account receivable ledger and supplier or purchase ledger and inventory ledger. These ledgers are integrated with each others and developing a accounting or the ERP package other than to the manual accounting system, automated, linked and integrated. So no differences in the basic setting or the fundamental setting by the packages. Only difference in the appearance, like interfaces will be different. The inside process of the accounting system or the package, like all accounting packages are similar. Right. What I concern here, before studying this subject, you have to get this, the basic knowledge, understanding with me in the, what do you call that, in the classes. Then it is easy subject to complete on that module. We'll move into the weight of the each section. In the accounting system setup, the syllabus given on the 10%, weight on 10. In the expenditure cycle, 10. Revenue cycle, 20%, a little bit more. And payroll application, bank reconciliation, and generating and customizing report formatting, everything are given on 30%. These are the course content. I'm not going through the each and every sections. I'll get the understanding. Under the accounting system setup, what are the learning outcomes? Explain the concept of computerized accounting and latest trend. Today we will discuss on that part. What are the, actually here not mentioned on the computerized accounting, digital environment and digital businesses and digital accounting, that will be discussing today. And identify the what are the accounting packages available in the world in the Sri Lanka. Examine file security and maintenance systems. Backup procedure will be discussing later. Tax code and tax setting part will be discussed later. The today discussion basically based on this system and digital environmental factors and digital accounting factors. What are the packages? How the ERP package was developed? What are the inside of ERP packages available, like accounting information system, material requirement planning, manufacturing resource planning. There are some components are there. Then later we will study develop a chart of account, the tax code and setting and editing will be discussed later. Chapter number 2 and the section 2, expenditure cycle. There are some subsections, subtopics. Use it in here. Under the learning outcome and specific task are there. Look at the specific knowledge sections, areas. Studied by you in these sections. What are the things, subheadings and subsections including the chapter number 2. System payment setup preferences, that means supply setting, supplier master files, card setting, spend money. Here, look at the card file setting, purchase command setting, purchase order and bill, GRN, payment, return. That part will be discussed under the expenditure cycle. This is a specific knowledge. The student should be getting on this specific knowledge. Revenue cycle. Sales order and the generating the income to the our company, selected organization. Setting the student should be able to look at here, the word in here given. Student should be able to each and every sections given on this wording. So you should be able to setting preferences for sale, setting on sales, customer card and recording invoices, bank deposited and customer payment, financial records, specific knowledge section. Right. From this three section, look at the testing area. This is a very important part. By online student, they have to be listened very carefully. That's why I asked from them to at least given a 3 weeks to me to come and join with the student with physically. This will be very, very important to you to complete on this course module. Otherwise, don't know whether we uploaded in this video clip. Do you having the chances and time to look everything and watch everything? Tell me, is it not possible? You have a lot of work during the working hours, and just after complete your work, you have to go to the home. There are something as a human being. So I asked from them to at least give the 2 or 3 weeks to the interactive sessions with the student, give everything. Then the student having the perfect understanding and knowledge, what is the content of this subject. So based on that, we can continue the classes. You have to come, hurry up, boy. Come on. Right? Right. Look at the way not me, actually syllabus, given you to the evaluation criteria. Look at here, the first one, the interactive lecture sessions. Look at the classroom discussion, computer-based practical session. This must be there. Because of this, the syllabus specifically saying that they have to be completed the practical session on it. Can manage by online, but before the online, students should be get the understanding to developing a company and setting on the basic setting. But every should be learned like a prerequisite by getting this knowledge before going for the online sessions. Don't know. Continuous assessment related work. Very, very important. 2 component 3 and 4. In the continuous assessment related work mean in this subject, online student, join there no by all. At least raise your hand. 10 students are there. Right? By all. Only 3, 4, 5, 7, 7. Look at here. Not responding by the 3 people. Understand? If I given an input student, really, if you missing the one step on the databases, you are not in positions to go for the next step. Not difficult on this subject, not difficult. Subject is very easy. Very easy in the sense practical. Actually, we are very, I don't know whether about you. I'm very interesting to learn and teach by the practical side. Students are there. Got this my point? Therefore, you have to be wait and you have to be alert on the class. At least you are joining on the online session. Right. Now look at here the online student and the physical both. Look at the way I evaluated this subject. Very important. Not by me, actually given by the syllabus. Continuous assessment related work mean, my dear student, from the next week, today we'll go for the little bit theory part. From the next week, we start on the practical session. In the practical session, create the new databases and create the new company by giving your index number or your registration number. We will create the new company. This company continue until to the week number 6 or 7. Listen very carefully. Each and every day we covered and we complete in the piece of information system and databases and setting and information and files. So each and every week, students should be completed by these pieces of information, databases. So at the end of the week number 7 or 8, I'll tell later the exact week. Based on your performance, we'll conduct on mid exam. Either week number 7 or 8. We'll assume that week number 7, the continuously from the next week, the students have to be develop a databases by using your user credential, username and password, create the system by the MyOp Cloud. So at the week number 7, we will given a mid-semester paper. That mid-semester paper, you have to be completed the sum by getting opening your existing company. Together with your existing database and paper detail, we will evaluate your mid-examination. Got this my point? Is it clear by all? Online student, is there any questions? Please raise. Don't wait until to the week number 6 or 7. Already everything are recorded on here. Right? Everything are recorded on here in the record functions. Got this point? From the week number 2 to week number 7, continuously we teach. Actually, teach means practical. As said by the professor, sir, only I supported as a facilitator, I supported you to develop your databases. I guide you. So at the end, students should be having a perfect databases at the week number 7. So in addition to that, we will provide the question paper. Not difficult, small question paper. This question paper information, you have to be embedded, you have to be insert to the existing databases and getting the backup file by the SAP campus. Really, we call continuous assessment. Online student, you understand correctly? Please respond me, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you
Yes.
very much. Nimesh Shah. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Galle.
sir.
Yes, I understand. Yes, Buddha. Yes. Thank you very much. I understand your practical problem, your practical issues. So we will discuss with the Professor Jayamaha sir. Try to arrange this module on the weekend. Anyway, you discuss with the sir. See, actually, the professor is very supportive persons and trying to give the maximums to the student. what I trying to explain here, the student should be the actually participated on this classes either physically or online. Because of that, some students are participated in the physically, they are not in positions to complete the databases correctly because of the absence. But anyway, the software link and the username and password with you. In your free time, you can complete the databases at your home or your office, whatever the place, with the internet connection. Cloud, no? Right. That is there. Very important step. In the section number 4, the second evaluation method, listen very carefully. Group and continuous assessment assigned. This assessment will be start on the week number 3. And after your mid-examination, maybe week number 8 or later, we will given a chances to you with your group members to present your first presentation. What the first presentation expect from you, very practical. By selecting one entity, organization, small company, by your hometown, your village or somewhere, developing a information system, accounting system to selected organization. Understood? Example, if you select the ABC sole proprietorship, like just example, XYZ private limited, whatever the company, either manufacturing, either service or blended company, or maybe manufacturing and like the servicing, like a school, maybe hospital, maybe a hotel, restaurant, can select the whatever the type of entity by your group of students. You have to be developer information system or accounting system. What are the accounting system you have to be developed? By their nominal ledger, by their customer ledger, by their supplier ledger and inventories, and take in the balances. Likewise, you have to be develop that section. In the week number 3, after starting by this subject, week number 3, given a full detail of your group assignment. Until to that, by the student, you have to be develop your group. I think still already you having a group in the other subject, no? Is it there? When you start your program? You are the newcomers to the SAP campus, no? I think you studied. Okay, anyway. Right, anyway. What are the subject started by them? Business finance. Then auditing. Right. All are physical, no? In my understanding, this subject actually can go for the online, no? Don't know. Right. To understand this 2 component, continuous assessment mean your individual assessment. Group assessment mean group activity. Right. Chapter number 3, everything are there. You have to be studied there. Look at the finally reporting part. As you are an assistant accountant or junior accountant or whatever the accounting position, you should be having a knowledge to generating and customizing set of financial statement. This is the purpose, no? The objective of handling the accounting system. Is it there, no? As I didn't ask from you to your name and your position because of that, sir, taking some minutes, no? Otherwise, I ask from you to your name and the position and your company, the organization. Later we'll ask. Then look at here, the whatever the company you are working as accounting people or the managing or the whatever the field, you have to be generated by this reported to your company accounting system. Generate income reports. We call actually comprehensive income statement. Balance sheet or financial position statement. List of accounts. Like your trial balance. Journal entries and journal entry report. And all other things relate to your financial report and other reports. Understand the syllabus perfectly before studying whatever the subject. Dear student, you should get the clear understanding what you are trying to learn. Understand? What you are trying to study. This is your scope. From starting to the theory part, from the digital environment, we will move into the digital package, developing a company. From the series of lectures and complete by all, you should be able to develop and create a set of financial statement by your entity. Clear? Understand by all, especially in the online student, you have to be keep on touch, being there. Don't be doing on actually. I'm not using the word unethical. Actually, not by the unethical. Some students are switch on their mobile phone. From the next week, you can't log in on the mobile phone. You should be having either laptop. So don't complain, Swap. We ask from you to come in the physical class. Don't know whether you discuss with them, either conducted on the classes on the physically in weekend, so even I'm ready. Because of last week I finished the 2 groups by the 16 weekend groups. Just only I have some little bit extra work with the what do you call that, the 17B student to be hurry to complete their sessions as soon as possible. They have to be faced for the examination on month of September before the elections. Right. We have a plan. In together with SAP campus, they have an overall plan. We have a separate plan for the subject. Online student, have you understand the subject content? At least you on your mic and tell something regarding this module. No one respond. This is the way, Puta. Actually, right. Now, turn to the next section. Look at here. Continuous assessment on another important point. The marks allocation. Is it very clear to allocate the mark? Continuous assessment 2, 20%. 20%, eh? Continuous assessment 3, 20%. 50%. And final exam 50%. Then from this 50%, listen very carefully. As the professor said that we can't change this 50%. According to the SLQF requirement, Sri Lanka Quality Framework requirement, we can't change the 50% by final exam. Try to understand. This is the must. Should be your paper. From this 50%, I will conduct on 25% on individual assessment, 25% group assessment. Got this point? Look at here. Lecturer may be revise the weight of the above mentioned assessment component without change the number of components. Look at it. Will change on here. One from individual assessment, one from group assessment. Individual assessment given on 25 marks in the week number 7 and group assessment given by the 25 marks together with your group report and the project. Look at here. The students submitted like this project. Actually, this is not a final report for the draft. The final report you have to be submitted after review by the lecturer. Clear? Right. The learning hours and everything are given on here according to the SLQF. Look at it, Sri Lanka quality framework. You have to be refer everything. Actually, I understand that according to their explanation, this student having experience on this subject area. Don't know, they tell me. They are the expert on the accounting field and they having enough knowledge and experience regarding especially in accounting subject. So don't worry about that. You have to be continue the subject. They told me, right. Now, we will start on our today discussion. Just you open this tutorial. Every tutorial I uploaded. Not every. The enough tutorial up to you. I uploaded to your LMS. Right. Every student have to start on this tutorial. Tutorial number 1 or lecture material number 1, introduction of accounting in digital environment topic. It is in your LMS. Before attending to whatever the lectures, you have to be download material. Just to take a photocopy of at least a copy, not to your mobile phone. It is better to take on your laptop. How do you share this document? Okay, wait. Don't know. That's why I asked from you. After the physical. Look at here. Now I open don't know by the way, on the online student, you minimize your screen. Everybody start your. Actually, this is not in LMS. No. I log in on your. Right. Anyway, you go to the start button. Start button. Click on start button. Not in my laptop. This is not connected to their network. Here having the share folder is there, no? IT lab or something there. Click on it. Start button. Minimize one. Go to the start button. Yes. Search on Drive. Go to the File Explorer. Click on File Explorer. Down. File Explorer. Click on. File. In the IT lab 01. Down. This is a common folder. Your network. Explorer. Click on. IT lab. ඔයගොල්ලෝ common folder එකක් හදාගන්න. 7 you are 18 no. එකේ කරන් one student create the one folder 80 who's the bad leader? You. Where are the leader? I have created the folder, new folder by 80. Wait, I'll tell you. 80 18A EXP. Inside this folder, you have to be with your own folder. 18A के folder का ले दिया. Yeah, good. 18A folder का double click किया ना ऊपर. Not 18A. 18A. Without P there, the only reason here 18A EXP. 18A EX. Right. Inside the 18A EX, right? Just you create your own folder by giving your registration number, your name. Look at your actually. We'll see. Yeah. Not connect. Not connected by their server computer. But anyway, right. Anyway, you have to create your own folder inside on here. Then you download and save it. All the files are in your own folder. Then at any time you can share with your friend. Right. Now, this is the open this tutorial by all online students and the physical students. Online student, you have to be downloaded these lecture materials by introduction of accounting in digital environment and taken to your computer. Everyone having a LMS access, no? Nimesha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just to download. All 10 students are in the girl. Viduli, Ashini, Chamika, Umali, don't know. Abenaik or something, don't know. Yes, Nimesha, we ask on that girl. What's the reason you are not participated on the physical classes?
Sir, I don't have buses to come home at night.
Yeah, hometown in?
I'm from Malambay, sir.
Malabi is close, no. Anyway, right. Don't know. Next, what's her name? Melanie? Melanie? Join
Sir,
there.
sir, I'm also the same reason. Transport issue.
Transport issue, no? Okay. Right. Anyway, now you open this tutorial. Is it okay? By all? Physical? Right. Right. Student. Now we'll turn to our mindset, your knowledge. What do you mean by digital business? You know that there are large number of entities and companies and organizations are in the world, in the country. Some of them are using a traditional business and some of the businessmen are using the very modern business. For what purpose new business people are using a modern business to creating a new values and easy to manage the business. So easy to manage the business mean the business functionalities and the business model that will be managed and controlled by the digital platform. Actually, not purely by online platform, maybe called digital platform, given to the employees and experiences to the customers and enhance the business capabilities and supporting to the customer and suppliers and internal employees and creating a new values, new image to the business, to the entity by using the modern information technology. By using the modern information technology. Look at here. Even in this class, some of the students may be actually having issues on by participating on physical. By the way, we given a chances to them joining on the online. This is a way of conducting online business, managing. The providing facilities to our students, like our customers, to participate and getting a knowledge by a online platform. Likewise, the companies are trying to develop their values and their experiences to use in the technological equipment and the technological platform. For what purpose? To develop in their company brand image and company image. The internal people are trying to introduce this kind of information technology platform to the organization. The business activities are transforming from the manual system to the digital platform we call digital business. Got this point? Please respond me. Digital business is to create the unique, what you call the advantages. But traditional business people are using physical resources and human resources. But most of the digital business people are using less number of physical resources and human resources, and the mostly they invested on the digital equipment. And now you imagine that this kind of organization are in the world, in the country. Nowadays, the people are trying to do the business in the online platform by using the different medias. So what purpose of introducing the way of handling the people by the business to getting on most important wording called by getting on the competitive advantage. What do you mean by competitive advantage? The company get the benefit or advantages others cannot get this advantage. We call competitive edge, competitive advantage. We call digital business and digital creation. Let me see the digital accounting mean. In manually, we record the system by ledger books, using the Excel, using the Word or whatever the computer, maybe manual. You take the Excel sheet by manually for your customers, for your account list, and you prepared on the set of account. But digital accounting means the every information And every accounting data transfer to the creation, representation, and transfer of financial information in an electronic format. Look at the word electronic format. Electronic format. Instead of using papers. The paperless work. Nowadays, your entities are like this, no? Like a maybe fully or partially digital business. Nowadays, because of that, almost all the organizations are introducing packages, ERPs, to handle your entity transaction. All accounting transactions are conducted in an electronic environment we call digital accounting. Digital accounting. Understand the two concepts, digital business and digital accounting. That part will be tested on your paper in the final exam by the theory part. The basic knowledge. Now, we'll move into the next topic, actually sections. Common element of a digital business or the digital platform. You can do the whatever the modification by this tutor. This is the advantage on this physical class. You can highlight this thing. You can put the note. Everything you can put it on here. Even in your the online student. Modify this tutorial. Don't worry. Just after given by the original document, this will be amended by the student. Put the notes, footnote, and colors, everything. Right. There are different authors and experts are in the digital environment, digital businesses. I selected by the two authors, two researchers, what they are sharing their knowledge regarding the digital platform, digital environment. First, I select here Gartner. Gartner is an expert on a digital business platform. He explained that digital business is a creation of new value chain. Look at the word new value chain. You highlighted that. Use the colors, highlight. Whatever the colors you can use on here. Look at here, like this. If you are using a different colors, use it on here like this. You can modify. Whatever the notes, you can edit on here. Create a new value chain. And business opportunity, two things are there. The Gartner says that why the companies are trying to digitalize their business to create the new value chain and getting business opportunities. Student, look at here in my example. In our period, if you want to buy for a shoe, if you want to buy for the shirt, t-shirt, whatever the mobile phone, whatever the equipment, we have to go for the shop now. But nowadays, you are going for the shop. No, you are going for the online shopping. Especially the young generation, in your generation, you are using a digital platform for searching everything. Even if you want to buy for the motorbike, if you want to buy for the watch, the girls getting for the frocks, the whatever the dressing, they are going for the online shopping by get this item. From the other way around, the business people are getting this opportunity. Understood the point? If we search and buy, the business people having opportunity by the online. Understood? The both way, the customer side and the company side. Now we focus on the company side by creating a new value chain, by introducing a digital platform, and company getting a new business opportunities from the look at it one example, Alibaba, Daraz, Ikman.lk. sell it. There are a large number of selling platforms are there, no? Even though the Facebook are handling the large number of selling platform, all the platform, both company and the individual customers are getting advantages. Now we'll focus on the business because of the digital business. We focus not by the digital business support to the customers. Digital business getting on the advantages by the companies. Opportunity that traditional business cannot offer. Understood? Understood this definition? The modern business people, by using the digital platform, they create a new value chain and business opportunities that cannot taken by the traditional business people. Who are the traditional people? The traditional people mean the business are located in the one place and open the shop and selling to the customers. That people, that businessman, not taking on this new value chain and business opportunities because of that they are not using digital businesses and the digital platform. These are the elements. One element. Look at the second note. I selected two. There are large number of definitions, large number of views given by the internet. What you call the Google. Select yes, McKinsey, another reputed author in the digital platform. Digital should be seen less. Look at the way. Seen less. Seen less means narrowed the way of doing the business. Simplified the business. And things more way of doing business. Understand? සෑම දෙයක්ම ඉතාම සරල කරනවා වගේම the more way of doing the business. Even you start in Sri Lanka by selling, like we'll say, if you are trying to what do you call that? You are willing to open by the spicy business in Sri Lanka, like what do you call cinnamon business? Let's say if you are ready to prepare a small factory for the selling of the cinnamon. Actually, cinnamon having a large demand in the foreign countries, even in the USA, even in the European countries, Australia, Japan, all no. So in this business, you can open to the world people by the digital platform. You open the digital platform, the marketing, and whatever the way you transport and selling to the people, the customers outside of the Sri Lanka country. The McKinsey is saying that seeing less as things and more way of doing this. Two things. These are the common element in the business. And look at here. The finally I conclude on this digital business. Always the digital business focus on a technology. How the companies allows to use the technology to create a new value chain and experiences then differentiate companies that gives them the competitive edge or the advantage over their peers. Over their peers mean other than to the existing business people, the traditional business people, the modern people, the modern business are getting more and more advantages by using the modern technology or the information technology. Then create the new business experiences and create the business value and getting the highest profit and higher reputation in the industry. Now look at here. The Alibaba.com, very famous in the world. You go and I think you have an experience by looking the videos on like the Alibaba or who is that person? Jack Ma. They're very poor people are developing a database, just only managing a database to no business. But what he developed a distribution channel by the online. Understood? You think as a young generation, if you develop a one concept, that's the way of you are getting on a reach. But our people are trying to follow up others. You try to create a new thing. Now following up, followers are there. Then followers also getting high profit. Look at it. Another example, small example, Facebook. Look, who's created by the Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg. Why he created Facebook? To share in his friend, the roommates. No, you know the history. No? The sharing his friend. But it expand to the college, expand to the teachers, expand to the out of the people. Now, you know that these digital platforms earn the revenue more than not more than 3 or 4 times to the Sri Lankan GDP. Really? Lanka, Jati Gada, Wage. What is Sri Lankan GDP? But Sri Lankan GDP? Nearly 80 to 83 billion per annum. But I think the Facebook company earned more than 3 or 4 times by the Sri Lankan GDP. Because of that, look at that, how people are using the technology. How many times you go for the social media? How many times you go for the Facebook for the day? But still our people are trying to sell the world to the tea, rubber, coconut or something. What is the secret behind that? Just only one people, getting on the one people, maximum more per day used by the 1 or 2 or 3 times by the tea, no? Plenty. Not getting a high revenue. But our young generation, how many times you go for the Facebook? How many times you go for the WhatsApp, Instagram, or whatever the social media? And what do you call that? How many times you use for the Googles? Getting revenue by the Microsoft company. You think in the new way and change your thinking pattern. Now I find actually interesting to teach by the physically. Because of that, we have to be change your mindset. You have to be change your mindset. The way of think. Right. Now, student, now I ask a small question from you, even including by the physical and the online student. If you start on the business, just get one example. Vehicle renting company, rent a car company. What are the main resources required to be started up a vehicle rental company? Tell me. Vehicles. Then drivers. Correct. Then tell me. Vehicle, drivers, customers, website, administration, everything are there. But look at this example. Pick me an Uber. Are they having a one vehicle? No. Are they having a permanent one driver? No. Look at the way of think by the people. Without maintain one single drive or the one single vehicle, how many? I think today just after finish your lecture, you can go to the app on Uber or the Pick Me, you book the vehicle, no? Either three-wheeler or something. Look at the way of people are creating a new values. Classic example. The widespread adoption of smartphone by using the Android and they are using developing a website and databases. Around the world, they controlling themselves by the server computers. But one more example, nowadays very famous, Netflix company. The Netflix company is originated from a beginning by rented out and inventory management of DVD and inventory controlling people. In beginning, exactly, I forgot that. Yes, but anyway, now if you want to download what you call the recently released movies, what's the best platform to go for the Netflix? The movie clips. They are the film manufacturers and the film producers and distributors getting the worldwide Netflix company. If you want to go for the what you call, there are some apps are available there. Netflix companies. If you go for the what you call the Instagram, if you go for the WhatsApp, there are separate groups are automatically activated for the Netflix company by giving a recently released movie clips. You look at here. These are the classical examples of digital platform and digital businesses. Next, where to start the digital business? Where? Student, there is a two concept called digital business and digital transformation. Don't get misunderstanding by me, whether it is correct or wrong. In the not from present government in the Sri Lanka, we are trying to digitalize our economy. No, don't know whether they are doing or not. It's a different story. Our presidents saying that we try to digitalize our economy. Student, this is called digital transformation. Student, this is called digital transformation. This is the stage we are trying to transform the platform to a manually to digitalize. Now this is our period. Good example. What do you mean by digital business? Digital business is the end goal, end result of converting all the activities and all the operations to the entities to the digital platform we call digital business. You read that paragraph? That point is there. So always the people are all confused with the concept of digital business and the transformation. Digital transformation is the process of undergo in order to change or transforming activities to the digital platform. The digital business is the end goal of this result. Right. Now, we'll hope that you are getting the basic understanding of digital business, digital accounting, elements, and digital transformation. Now I'm moving to the little bit accounting section. What I used of this information to try to explain you a developing system. In my dear student, what's our result? The end goal is to transform in business to a digital accounting. How the digital accounting was developed by a little bit years ago, maybe start from 1950. 1960 period. That was develop databases by using a different information system at that period. We'll hope that you are getting this knowledge, either subject knowledge or the industry knowledge. You are studying the MIS subject in here, no? Management information subject is there, no? Right. Under the management information system, this is a part of the management information system we call accounting information system, AIS. Under the AIS, there is a two concepts are there. Business application system. These are the business application system. You know that. MIS. Everyone know the MIS, no? Management information system. The management information system is a collecting information, storing and dissemination, utilizing this information to the required parties. The major disadvantage on MIS in today, in that period, okay. In today, there's no way to getting and supporting on decision making. No decision supportive system, but very powerful information system. We call MIS. Then later, MIS system developed to the EIS, Executive Information System. Mostly, EIS used by the strategic level or top level people. For their non-routine decision making, you know that the routine decision making and the non-routine decision making, day-to-day works and the little bit non-routine decision making. That information system used by the non-routine purpose. Actually, this EIS embedded and includes on MIS and DSS, decision supportive system. Together with that two information system, EIS was developed. Further development. Here having the what you call the advantage on getting on decision making. Third section, CIS, Corporate Information System. That corporate information system also used a top level decision making people and combining several information systems. The CIS also a little bit powerful information system and also having an advantage of decision making capabilities. Understood? There are three business application systems, MIS, EIS and CIS. There's a two business planning system, MRP1 and MRP2. We'll hope that if you are using a ERP system, that reports are familiar by especially anyone working in the manufacturing company, that material requirement plan and manufacturing resource plan in Nadia. Later we'll discuss in detail MRP 1 and 2. Now my concern on here, how the ERP was developed. MIS, EIS and CIS plus MRP1 and MRP2 together with this application system and planning system, ERP system was developed. Student, what do you mean by ERP system? Enterprise, tell me, enterprise resource plan. The enterprise means company, organization. What do you mean by resource? The resource available and utilized by the company. What are the main resources available to the company, even individual or company? What are the resources? According to the economics theories, whatever the business studies or whatever the subject knowledge, what are the resources available? Land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship. That classification we can further develop by on this way. You studied in your A level maybe 5 M's. Have you studied in A level in 5 M's? Men, money, machine, material, method. That are the main resources are available in organization. Men mean human resource. In the ERP included in the HRM packages. Machine, production process. Money, finance and budgeting. What is material, inventory control. Method mean information technology. Way of handle the system. Then enterprise resource planning mean to cover the entire module, every function, every operation covered by the one specific package we call enterprise resource plan. Student. Now I use this diagram to explain the development of ERP. Now we are start the ERP from the small dots in the first. Start from the inventory packaging software. Inventory packaging. Then inventory package developed to the material requirement package. Material requirement package further developed to the manufacturing package. Manufacturing package developed to the ERP. ERP developed a extended ERP. Now today ERP developed to the cloud ERP. This is the total journey, total lifetime up to today, the ERP developed. Now most of the companies are using either ERP or either extended ERP or cloud-based ERP. There are two types of ERP you can use, desktop-based ERP and cloud-based ERP. Student, what do you mean by desktop-based ERP? Just only you installing a software to your desktop, you are using this package, either single user or multi-user. We call desktop-based ERP. What do you mean by cloud ERP? You are not using the installing a software to your computer. You are using the link. You are logging to the software providers. Listen very carefully. Software providers server computer. It is on a cloud. Using the link, we use our username and password. Cloud identify the user, permit to you recording the transaction and report. Today and this semester, you are going to study not like much popular, but anyway, cloud-based ERP by Mayo. Okay? Any question or any clarification? Yes, my dear online student. Any question? No, little bit drop in the class. I mean, they are 16, 18, 25. Puta Gayani, Yumika, you have to be rename your number. No, otherwise they are not taking attendance. Puta, very carefully with the attendance in the online. Yes,
Okay,
Gayani?
sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Nimesha and Tumali, no? Tumali, Bindu. They have to be renamed. Because of that, I think they are taking on the attendance on the numbers, not by the name. No, but because of that, students are given a name in differently by the pass this attendance. You are giving with the initial, and you are renaming the name in here. You are the name. No, they are not identify the your attendance. Right. Any question from the online student? At least don't know. For the next 2 weeks, anyhow, with the any difficulties, if you are having a chances to come on little bit early, I can 4:30 or I don't know, no. Not in position possible. No? But anyway, in my not request, in my advice, better to come on next 2 weeks, because of that we will create the company. If you all agrees to conduct on online, no matter, I can conduct. But anyway, you are the persons to face on the problem in the mid exam. Try to understand. I understand by the your practical issues. Right. Now, look at here. Everything I explain here by the step by step. What stand on inventory management and controlling packages. That packages actually developed in 1960 period. Not even both you and me. Not in our period. Then the inventory controlling package basically focus on to managing the inventory item at their warehouse. Reorder level, reorder quantity, EOQ, BOQ, minimum usage, maximum usage, everything are controlled in the inventory packaging system. Then further it was developed in 1970 period, not exactly 70, in that period, MRP1. Student, MRP1 means, let's assume in that if you want to produce on, shall I use the whiteboard? Actually, if I use the whiteboard, it is unfair to the online student. But difficult on the blended mode. Either you use all by the online, use it on actually. Right. You got it? What the meaning of the MRP1? Material Requirement Plan. Read that. Utilizing a software scheduling production process, generating schedule for operation, raw material purchase based on the production requirement. Let's get a small example. If you want to produce on the finished good 1, FG1, there are some raw material and labor and overhead requirements are there. Let's say raw material 1 and raw material 2, then labor, then overhead. Then the ERM material requirement plan, the automatically produce and preparation of schedule based on, let's say, if you are produced on the finished good 1000 items, this raw material 1 required for the 1 kilogram and raw material 2 required for the 0.5 liter, like this one. These are the material requirements. So automatically, if you prepare on the schedule, system will be generating a report we call material requirement planning. What are the material required to produce on this 1000 finished goods? Then based on that, the system will produce a table on like this existing raw material requirement and existing material and the variance. You study the I don't know whether you studied advanced management of various analysis or something. The system automatically creates this report. Actually, I'm very helpless to explain in here because if I explain here in detail, this will be disadvantage to the online student. But anyhow, you have to get this knowledge from here. With the screen and word and everything, people hypergamy. Anyway, if your requirement on producing on this 1,000, then 1,000 kilograms are required. Let's say 1,000 requirement. The existing availability is 700 kilograms. The system automatically creates the 300 kilograms having a variant. So the system automatically creates the purchase order to purchase this 300 kilograms of raw material and start the production process. In between the production process, the purchasing department purchase and pass the item to the production process. We got material requirement planning. Manufacturing requirement planning means further it will be extended until to distribute the end product, final product to the customers. From the starting on manufacturing process, before that, planning the item, the part purchasing, inventory control, and product distribution to the end customers, total process will be controlled and managed by the manufacturing requirement planning. Understand? Then developing little bit, stage by stage. Now we'll move into our topic, enterprise resource planning. The enterprise resource planning is the most powerful and including different modules. Actually, we call multi-module application. The multi-module application means all the scenarios are included in here, from inventory control, material requirement, manufacturing resources, everything are there. Multi-module application software to improve the performance of internal business process. Other than to this, inventory control, part purchasing, inventory management, distribution, fulfillment, EOQ, BOQ. Other than to that, the ERP package may be including a supporting function of marketing, finance, accounting, and HRM. We call multi-module application. Understood? After when you implementing this kind of software packages, the company can run with all the functions, all the operation with using one sophisticated packages. Read the definition of ERP. Read by you. Process used by the companies to manage and integrate. Look at the word two things. Manage the business and integrate the business. What we are trying to integrate, part of their business operation. Accounting, HRM, marketing, production, like this. helps the business to managing and controlling by all the resources are integrating a one single package we call enterprise resource plan. That definition tested in many papers by theory questions. You have to be studying that section. Today, the basic understanding of ERP. Look at here. Actually, this is the idea. The central database is there. Divisions, department, and functions are in around the business. Every division, department, and function will use it on a centralized database. This is the idea behind the ERP system. What is ERP? ERP facilitates a company-wide, the business-wide integrated information system. Cover the all function, all the division, all the operations. After implementing ERP, the company getting this advantage to improve the business operations and increases of customer satisfaction and customer service and increase in the corporate image, business image, reputation, goodwill of the business. Because of that, online real time, you can provide the information to your customers, suppliers, and your employees. The ERP system is organizing and optimizing data input methodologies in systematical way. There's no way to input the information in the computers. Actually, every employees and company integrated to the one single package by using this information and data used by the other employees and managers in this entity. In practically, how we implement the ERP? Look at here. ERP implementation process. First, dear student, before implement the ERP, the company have to be plan and organize your entity. The disordered organization cannot be successfully implemented by the ERP. The level should be there. The responsibility should be there. The authority should be there. We call planning and organizing the entity. Step number 1. 2. There are different ERPs available in the world. What are the most popular ERP? SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Sage, Info, JD Edward, PeopleSoft, even in Srilanka, QB, Sage, Myob. From this available package, the company have to be select one of the ERP provider. We call system selection. Third, selected system you have to be installed. Install and implement the system. And data migration. What do you mean by data migration? In the existing information, you have to be, what we call that, incorporated with the new databases with the existing information system. We call data migration. Training by the employees and management, very important part. Testing and validation, whether there is any error report, any mistakes, any incompatibility with the existing results, you have to be test and validate and recorrect and go live to the live system, online system. Then ongoing improvements and feedback getting from the employees, management, and the new version have to be get from your software provider and update again. The process will continue like cycle. That part also tested in the many years. In simple diagram, explain the functional aspect of ERP. You read and understand the way of the ERP system managing the organization. Data migration means after installing the software, the existing you have information, customer, supplier, inventory, knowledge, that information to be taken to the new package. The migration, export the information, some ERP, actually, I have to understand part of the students are online, part of the students are physical. There are some students who in data migration mean if you installing some software, not all, some software, this is not compatible with taking on the existing information to new package. We call incompatibility. What's the word? Incompatibility. And you have the programmers to be write the new pieces of program to take in on the existing information to the new system. Not easy. But ERP implementation is a high risky process. I have some video clip. If you, in the next week, we will play in this video clip. If you are failing to installing and implementing by the ERP system in wrongly, the entire system will be going lost. Because of that, in one aspect, ERP charge large amount of investment. Most probably, ERP companies are charging on dollars, not by LKR rupees. Another way around, if you implement the ERP system, it is not successful. That will be a problem to the company to run in the existing business. We'll explain later. Okay, anyway, any questions? You raise your hand, ask anything. Right. Just to study that part, take 1 or 2 minutes. Right. Right. This activity, I'm not taking on this time to discuss on this activity. You have to be answered on this activity. Next week, I will check your answers. Otherwise, taking time now. Today, actually, the professors are taking on the 20 more than 20 minutes time. So I'm not. Next week I'll check online student and all. Actually, I give the permissions to you. Share the screen and check your knowledge, even in the software. Right now, student, we will go to the ERP market size. In the worldwide, the ERP companies are getting the highest revenue, especially Microsoft company, Cloud ERP, and SAP company, Sage company. Have you believed that some companies are getting ERP package companies are getting equal to the Sri Lankan GDP? How many employees are actually working in the Sri Lanka we call labor force? Nearly 2 million. 2 million employees the giving a GDP that equal contribution and revenue generated by the some companies, ERPs. Right. Look at here. In the global ERP, worldwide, the software, actually this I selected from the USA market, in America. In American USA market, presently they got on 44 billions, not millions, 44 billions in 22. The internet facilities are available. At any time you go and get the updated knowledge. Projected by 23 by them 46 billion in 2030 they expected by 71 billion. Actually this equal to the Sri Lankan GDP. Understood the ERP market size. The continuously the USA market expected to grow by the 9.2% gradually. Activity number 2, also given your homework. List down and rank the name of industry that use ERP software. The most popular ERP software and the rank by you by looking at the internet. Actually, there's no hiding part. Not like other subjects. Some subjects are not allowing to use the internet, ChatGPT or something. No. Everything are open on these sources for your study purpose. But examination purpose not allowing. Try to understand the difference between studies and the examination. Now all should be answered by the question number 1 and question number 2. Now moving to the ERP vendors. The ERP vendors mean ERP developers and ERP sellers. Some companies are only ERP developers, not sell. Some companies develop as well as sell it. I selected some ERP companies are in the world with the logo. Most popular ERP in the world is SAP. What stand on SAP? Anyone working the SAP? Yes. Which company? Group of Andan company using SAP. Anyone? Anyone using the other ERP packages by your company? Not all. There are a large number of ERPs in the world. I selected for the sample. Anyone using the Sage? Anyone using Oracle? Workday? Popular. Udo? And so these are the little bit popular software in Sri Lanka. Little bit less cost. Udo, Soho, so is not there. These are the reputed companies, the Oracle company and Microsoft company, SAP company. Here also Oracle, PeopleSoft, and Myo. The Myo is actually originated from the Australia. Little bit not popular by the Sri Lankan accounting people, but Australian people used by the Myo. My own business managing by here. ERP vendor market share. Studied that. Look at it. SAP is the leader in the market. Look at it. Other percentage representing more than 80%. Oracle, Sage, Info, like this. These are ERP modules. So not all modules having a one software. More or less, the companies ERP is having this module. And also you have a chances to ask from the vendor, ERP vendor, to purchase a some module not taken by the some module. You have permission by this agreement. These are the general financial module. Definitely you have to be get this module, financial module. General ledger, accounts payable, receivable, budgeting. But some companies are not taking the multi-currency. Understood? Only they are managing in one country. No need to take on the multi-currency. Multi-currency means rupees, dollars, euro, like this. Sales and distribution. Some companies are taking one or two module. Some companies are taking all. Because look at it, only company having a one storage, no need to take on the multi warehouse managing. No matters to take on the mobile sale, remove that part. We call software customization. Purchasing. Manufacturing. If you are not using by the manufacturing, just only you are a service organization or buying and selling company, no need to buy by the manufacturing soft part. Retail operation. If you are not doing by the point of sale, no point. Barcoding, no point. If you are not taking the HRM function for this software, not purchasing that section. But some companies are purchasing. Fixed asset, service management, like this. These are the typical and mostly the modules available in the ERP packages. Not packages. There are some components are in here. Other modules. Right. Any question up to now? By the physical student first. That part will be tested in the final exam, final theory question. Until that. Right. Then we'll move into we'll see the online student. No. Dear online student, do you have any questions regarding these sections from the beginning? Any question? At least you send the questions to the chat box. You're empty in the chat box. If you understand correctly, at least you send the message, yes, sir, understand. Okay, whatever it is, you send on the chat box. Because of that, our students are not practicing to answer the question. just only their listeners. How about online student? Any questions? Not respond. Try to understand student. Let's assume that from the week number 3, I'll don't know whether this is correct or not. Start on the discussion on online. So I'm at my home. You're at your home. I teach here. No one respond. No one respond. What is the end result? Actually, teachers are demotivated. You're not teaching. Actually, I teach the online lectures from beginning of the corona in universities. I believe that in some lectures participated by more than 350 students. The very pathetic situation here, from the 350 students, no one respond me. Ultimately, what happened after in the last period, 2020 period, 21 period, almost all the students are on their mobile phone. They do their work. Only teachers are teaching. So that will be proved by the lot of research. And now in universities, we are not conducting fully online lectures because of that. If we having issues or some special cases, just only we conduct online lectures. Otherwise, no point. Actually demotivated by the lecturer side, students are not taking the knowledge. Right. Look at here. Don't do your part. If you are participated on online lectures, at least you send the message in the chat box. Ne? Chat box එක on කරලා මෙතන මොකක් හරි type කරලා එවන්න. Any questions? Any clarifications? Whether you understand, whether you having a questions, work like a motivated student. Otherwise, look at in my voice from today, actually in 7 days, continuously we teach. Continuously. We teach from morning to, in these weekends, one group's having a 9 hours session, lectures, 17 BEX group. Right. Market categorization. Not actually developed by me, that section taken from directly from industry. There are 4 industry classifications are there. Small market categorization, small and medium sizes enterprises, SME market, mid market and enterprise market. How this market identifies, what are the characteristic elements? These are the elements. If you want to get the small market business, these are the 3 criteria. This company having less than 20 employees working on this company. We categorize small business. System used by, not computers. Number of users means system used by up to 5. You know the system users? We call single user, multi-user. The users mean 5 users. Up to 5, this company categorized on small business. Annual revenue up to 100 million. Categorized on small market category. Most of the Sri Lankan sole proprietorship and private limited are not all, most are belonging to this category. All criteria have to be satisfied. SME market. Number of users 20 to 100. You imagine that. What are the entities? Up to 5 to 40 users. ERPs. It will be large company. Revenue up to 300 millions. SME market. Some public companies are well-developed, private limited companies are on that. This category. You imagine that your company belongs to this category or that category. 40 users here. Here 40 users in this lab. Not computers. System used by 40 computers. Mid-market. This is a world categorization and not in the Sri Lankan categorization. Number of employees up to 1,000. Very few companies are in Sri Lanka. No? Public companies. Users up to 250. And revenue up to 1,000 million. Very few companies are within the public limited companies are belonging to this category. Because of that, Sri Lankan business industry not well developed when we compare to the foreign countries. Revenue very less. Use the computers are very less. Number of employees are there. Large category, enterprise category. Number of users 1,000 plus. 250 plus users and 1,000 plus millions in revenue belong into the enterprise category. According to your experience and your knowledge, is there any business belonging to the Sri Lanka this category? Right. This is your next activity. You have to be search what are the companies are belonging to this largest business category. Right. Now, today we will wind up the session. In the next week, we will hope to cover this section and go for the company creation part. Leader, what's your name, Buddha? Buddha, sorry? Nisal. Nisal, you have to contact by the Shashinika Miss or some other officers. Online student, listen very carefully. Before attending to the class, you have to get the user credential. I think you have to come and put your signature in front of the sign-in sheet. Then they will release the user credential. Not by the phone, they are not releasing. So everybody is have to come and get your user credential. Next week, very important, we have to create a new company. Before that, you have to get your username and password. It's okay by online student?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, everybody is, I think, IT division, Mrs. Sandun is a responsible person given your license numbers. These license numbers you can continue until to your final examination date. Any other question by my online student?
No, sir.
Right. Then we will meet again in the next week with the hopeful by everybody is taking on this username and password, and you have to be completed by the small activity given by me. Thank you very much. And now, good night. No, right. Very rarely we finish the lectures on good night.